The Adventure King's 1500 watt pure sine wave inverter converts 12 volt DC power from your four-wheel drive into 240 volt AC power, just like your power points at home. Installing one in the back of your four-wheel drive could not be easier. All you're going to need is a couple of basic hand tools, a circuit breaker or a fuse, and some extra cable. Now you'll need to mount the inverter as close as possible to the battery you're connecting it to, but be aware that it needs to be stored in a clean, cool environment like the vehicle cabin or a canopy. Do not mount it in your engine bay. To secure it, I'm using the 4 brackets on the inverter and bolting it down with some stainless steel nuts and bolts. Now if you like, you can measure out where the bolt holes are going to go, but since the wing's removable, I prefer to take it out completely, lay it down flat, then put the inverter on top of it and mark out each bolt hole. Drill the holes, then bolt it down. The inverter comes with 2 cables, one red and one black. I'm running these directly from the positive and negative terminals on my battery through a circuit breaker, then to the inverter. You must protect the inverter with a circuit breaker or fuse rated to 150 amps. This will guard against short circuits. You'll also need an extra length of 16mm square cabling and some ring terminals or lugs to complete the install. Most auto electrical stores can make this up for you on the spot. Mount the circuit breaker as close to the battery power source as possible. I'm securing my circuit breaker directly to my battery box. You can also use silicone to secure it if you like. Connect the inverter to the output side of the circuit breaker with the included cabling. Make sure you slip the wire through the plastic shroud before connecting it. And connect your extra bit of cabling to the input side of the circuit breaker, but don't connect it to your battery just yet. Then run your black cable from the negative terminal on your battery to the inverter, clipping the black shroud over it once it's tight. You can now connect the red cable to the positive terminal of your battery. Tidy up the wiring with some cable ties so it can't move, and you're done. Now remember, if you're running power-hungry equipment like a hairdryer, kettle, coffee machine or small microwave, you need to start your vehicle and let it idle while you're using the inverter so you don't drain your battery. Smaller equipment like battery chargers and laptop chargers are fine to use with the engine off. Adding the Adventure King's 1500 watt pure sine wave inverter to your setup means you can take creature comforts from home anywhere you go. The best part though is the unbeatable price, so check out what they're on sale for today.